Houston, say again, please.
Houston, we've had a problem.
Hey there folks, welcome you all to part 13 of Fallout 4 on the Xbox Series X with the glorious 60 FPS mod on. And we're going to crack straight in, we're at the end of part 12. We're going to crack straight into Bobbi's place. The Big Dig, as the quest was. Oh.
You got a thing for antiques, huh?
Seems that I am not stealing. There's an upstairs and there's a downstairs. Okay, let's have a look upstairs before we go and speak to it. And Nick sat down, look. He's having to sit down while I'm looking around. How cool is that? Steal from. Requires terminal. Alright. I'm not sure we should steal from her just yet.
Security's too tight.
Bobbi no-nos.
Are you gonna tell me what we're actually doing?
Look, we're pulling a job here. Big payoff. Taking some things that aren't technically ours yet.
If you expect me to work for you, I'm gonna need more information than that.
Curious.
Nice.
Eh? All right, I'll spell it out for you. You are gonna be doing some digging.
What are we digging for? Buried treasure?
You could call it that. But seriously, lay off the questions. The other two are down there digging already. Go give them a hand, will ya?
Join the dig. Just going out, I think.
Hey everyone, gather around. Let's kick the breeze back. Shoot the fat. Now I know you all are doing your own thing, but I don't want anyone here to forget what matters. Hey, Daisy, glad you can make it. How's my favorite girl doing? Didn't I see you on a date with Morowski the other day?
Huh, he wishes.
All right, we're getting off track. What was I saying? Oh, that's right, what matters. We freaks gotta stick together. And the best way to stick together is to keep an eye out for what drives us apart. You feel me? Yeah, you
Oh, it's the neighborhood watch.
now.
What are they looking at?
Out there in our big,
All right.
friendly Commonwealth would want to drive us apart. What kind of twisted, unneighborly boogeyman would want to hurt our peaceful community?
The Institute and their sins.
That's right. Who said that? Coming up to my office later. You've earned yourself some jet. The Institute. They're the real enemy. Not the Raiders. Not the super mutants. Not even those tools over in Diamond City.
I don't know, Hancock. I'd sure love to give McDonough a kick in the ass.
Well,
Hey there.
we all know I got my own
Long
personal
time.
beef with that
How you
lunkhead.
holding up?
But stay focused. Now, I want everyone to keep the Institute in mind.
I'm doing all
When
right.
someone starts acting funny.
without Gwen.
When people are doing things they don't
It's easier.
normally do.
Yeah, that's
When
real
family
good to
starts
hear.
pushing you away for no
Well,
reason. We all know
just
who's
wanted to
behind that
check
kind
in.
of shit. And
You
the
ever
only
need
way to
anything,
stop it is to
stop by
stick
the office.
together.
Sure,
They
you
can't
got it.
control us
Thanks,
if
Nick.
we're not afraid.
Whoever this Brotherhood of
Now,
Steel is,
who's
I'm
scared
not buying
of the
that.
Institute?
We come in peace.
And which town in the Commonwealth should the Institute not fuck with?
Good neighbor.
And who's in charge of good neighbor?
Of the people. People. For the people.
Vault suit, huh? Hell yeah.
Nick was having a conversation with this woman about how she was getting on after something or other. I couldn't hear it all because of the speech. Right, I've got the wrong quest on, which is why I don't know where I'm going, so let's just... The big dig. Let's just change over to that for a sec. Oh right, it is in there. Right. So how the hell do we go down? In here? Ah, this makes much more sense.
I think we can finally get through.
Want to see what's on the other side?
Oh, yeah. You think Bobby will pay us this week?
I don't know, man. It's starting to feel like we're doing charity. Did you just hear something?
It's crawling with mirelurks. Fail! Bobby can take this job and shove it. Good luck, guys.
Oh fuck. Fucking hell, he's a bit of a beast, this one.
Guess I should stop putting off that detection gun.
Ooh, fucking hell. Oh, Assassin's leather right arm. Take a bit of that action. Reduces damage from humans by 15%. We'll be getting that on, people. Should better level it up a bit as well. Actually, we'll take the mile alert meat. Might come in handy for something, or selling at least.
Sweet.
I always feel like I've picked up way more adhesive than I actually have when I get back there. Three of three. It's got a little bit sticky in here. Not sure why. Still not too bad though.
What is going on in my tunnel?
No plan. Sarcastic. They ran off. Mirelurks.
Your men ran off when they saw the Mirelurks in there.
No. Really? Thanks for the news report. Well, you stuck around at least. So I guess you're promoted. You get to be my new gun. I think we just need one more guy. An old friend. He'll want a fair cut, but we saw what being cheap got me.
Who is this guy?
He's just the guy we need to speed things along. Likes gadgets, money, and not much else. First, I think it's best if you actually see what we're after. I have some things to check on in Diamond City. Head over to the noodle shop there, and I'll meet you when I finish up my business.
Right, okay, well. It seemed like it was going to be so simple. Right, we'll get the memory place first before we carry on with this then.
Peace, sister.
Yes.
Well, well, Mr. Valentine. I thought you had forgotten about little old me.
May have walked out of the den, Irma, but I'd never walk out on you.
Amari's downstairs, you big flirt. Here for Amari? She's downstairs.
Irma.
Whatever you and Nick are up to, I don't need to know. Just don't let the big metal softy hurt himself, all right?
Okay. You got a deal. Total Recall, innit? Pretty much. Oh, come on now. As if you'd noticed me walking out with your fan.
Dr. Amari?
Yes? I take it this isn't a social call.
Not at all.
You're the one who can extract memories from a brain, right?
Normally, we only allow our clients to experience their own memories. Now, what's this all about?
We need a deep dig, Amari, but it's not gonna be easy. The perp, Kellogg, is already cold on the floor.
Are you two mad? Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse, you do realize that the memory simulators require intact, living brains to function.
Isn't there some way to make this work?
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Amari. The biggest scientific secret of the Commonwealth. You need this, and so do we.
Fine. I'll take a look. But no guarantees. Do you have it with you?
How much of the brain do you need, exactly?
That is not an encouraging question. I suppose I'll have to make do with whatever you can find.
Here's what I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait. That's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Those circuits look awfully familiar.
I'm not surprised. From what I've seen, all Institute technology has a similar architecture.
Nick's an older model synth. Is he still compatible?
That's exactly what I was thinking. If we are lucky, it should hook right in. But even if this works, Mr. Valentine would be taking on a tremendous amount of risk. We're talking about wiring something to his brain.
Don't worry about me, Amari. Let's do it.
You really think this'll work, Nick?
No idea. But we got a missing kid on the line. That's worth the risk.
Whenever you're ready, Mr. Valentine.
Good man, Nick.
Just sit down.
If I start cackling like an old grizzled mercenary, pull me out, okay?
Let's see here. I need you to keep talking to me, Mr. Valentine. Any slight change in your cognitive functions could be dire. Are you feeling any different?
There's a lot of flashes. Static. I can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
That's what I was afraid of. The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one last failsafe. There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
How do you lock memories?
The implant is encoding all the mnemonic activity in the hippocampus. Think of it like computer encryption, and we don't have the password. Let's see. A single mind wouldn't be able to crack it. But what if we use two? We load both you and Mr. Valentine into the memory loungers. Run your cognitive functions in parallel. He'll act as a host, while your consciousness drives through whatever memories we can find.
Any idea of what I'm gonna see in there?
I have no clue. But considering we only have a single piece of the medial temporal lobe and not the whole brain, I doubt it'll be cohesive.
All right, let's get started.
Just sit down over there and keep your fingers crossed.
See you on the other side.
Sit in the memory lounger. Standing by.
Initiating brainwave migration between the transplant and the host.
Hello? What's happening?
It's degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not...
I think the doctor's talking, but I can't hear her. There we go.
Can you hear me?
I can now.
Good. The simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmentary. I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location. There. This is the earliest intact memory I can find. Remember, you are experiencing these memories as Kellogg. This may prove disorienting at first.
Right, well, I guess it's up to me to move around, is it? Right, let's have a look. Yeah, I remember this being highly confusing. Oh, no, it wasn't. Maybe I'm thinking back to Max Payne. Bloodlines.
Turn down the goddamn radio! I'm trying to sleep!
All 5 states have now signed on, which means that as of this moment, we are all citizens of the new California Republic.
It's got all the comics.
I'm sure that's going to take some getting...
I was such a dummy back then. What did I know about how the world worked? I think now she wanted me to kill him. I should have. Instead, I ended up running away. I told myself I wanted to find somewhere out from under the thumb of the NCR and all their rules. But really, I was running from the guilt of not protecting her from Dad. Yeah, it doesn't matter now, though.
What a joke.
Mom knew how it was. She wasn't soft, but she loved me in her way. And she protected me from Dad. That cost her more than a few beatings. I never knew what happened to her after I left. I didn't want to know. Not then.
What's it mean, Mom?
Nothing, Connie. People like to talk and hope someone else is going to keep them safe.
teacher at school said the NCR would bring back the good old days. Like, before the big war.
Don't you listen to that twaddle. I'm going to stop singing you if that's what they're teaching you.
I'm going out. Where the fuck did you put my boots?
Listen to me, Connie. You take this. You're old enough. You're the man of the family now. It's your job to protect us. Your father's useless, but you won't turn out like him. You're a good boy. And all that on the radio. All useless talk. The only thing that will protect you in this world is that gun in your hands. You need to learn to use it if you're going to survive.
I will, Mom. I promise. I won't let you down.
You've always been my good boy.
This doesn't seem to be what we're looking for. There appears to be another intact memory close to you in temporal sequence. There. Try that one.
The thing about happiness is you only know you had it when it's gone. I mean, you may think to yourself that you're happy, but you don't really believe it. Focus on that petty bullshit or next job or whatever. It's only looking back, by comparison with what comes after, that you really understand that's what happiness felt like. It's gonna be fine. You'll see.
But we don't know anybody here. And now, with the baby?
Come on, Sarah, you've got to give it a chance. I finally got steady work with a good outfit. Nothing like that in the NCR these days.
No, I'm not saying this was a mistake. I'm just... Are you sure these guys know what they're doing? They seem kinda green.
I know, but that's where I come in. Just wait. In a few years, I'll be running my own crew. As soon as I make the connections I need. Then I can give you anything you want. And little Mary, too.
I never worried about you before. Must be my mama instincts kicking in. Who knew I had those, huh?
Come on, you're great with her. And you don't need to worry about me. Most of it's just running security for the she. A lot of standing around looking tough.
No, they sure picked the right person for that job.
Listen, it's gonna be great here. See this? This is what's gonna keep you and Mary safe. I promise.
I know, Connie. I'm sure we're gonna be really happy here.
We are. You'll see. That's okay. I got her.
Let's keep looking. I'll connect you to the next intact memory.
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg? You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you? Just so you know, they died like dogs. And you weren't there to help them.
I found another memory to try. I'll connect you.
Forgot Kellogg had quite a tragic story, actually. The makings of the man. The makings of the monster.
Mind if we sit down?
Suit yourself. There's always someone who wanted someone else dead. Sometimes just roughed up, but dead was usually what they wanted. Sometimes they thought they could cheat me. That was usually only when I first arrived somewhere. Didn't matter to me. They just took it as part of the job. Little extra thrown in for free. I always got paid in the end. One way or another.
One way or the other.
So, I hear you'll take care of people's problems. Is that right?
If you pay me.
Oh, we'll pay you. And, you'll do this all by yourself?
That's right.
We pay you when the job's done. Is that okay?
That's the way you want to do it? So who do you want dead?
Well, it's like this. There's his family. Lives down the creek a ways.
Well, we seem to be getting closer. Try this next one.
You can actually see the path we've taken, look. Oh, easy. Good job we can't fall off of these.
Mr. Kellogg, I'm glad you decided to meet with me.
I finally ended up in the Commonwealth. I kinda ran out of road. Plus, I'd come to terms with life. I wasn't gonna be stupid enough to get mixed up with caring about other people again. It was just me against the world. And the world had it coming.
So, you're with the Institute. I wanted to see for myself if you really existed.
We do, as you can see.
What do you want?
It's come to my attention that you've been rather disruptive of our operations lately. This must stop.
I do what people pay me to do. If that's a problem for you, I could see only one way out.
And what's that, Mr. Kellogg?
If I'm working for you, there's no more problem. From what I hear, you can afford me.
I don't think you fully understand the situation you're in.
I think I do.
Very well. B-748, initiate.
System is offline.
Impressive. We may have something to talk about after all.
Getting warmer. One of these has got to tell us something. We're running out of brain here. There's one that looks mostly intact. Connecting now.
There we go.
Initiated. Cryogenic stasis. Suspended.
I was now the Institute's main operator in the Commonwealth. If they needed something done, they came to me. It wasn't usual for anybody from the Institute to come along on a mission, so this one stood out. I didn't know then who it was we were grabbing from the vault. Of course, neither did they. Not really.
Vault computers are still working. That's good. Checking through the logs. Hopefully it's all...
Just find it.
Pod C6. Down the hall near the end.
I was now the Institute's main operator in the Commonwealth.
Alright.
They needed
I
something.
didn't realise it was going to be the same thing again.
It came to me.
I don't know how to skip it either.
It wasn't usual for anybody from the Institute to come along on a mission, so this one stood out. I didn't know then who it was we were grabbing from the vault. Of course, neither did they. Not really.
This is the one. Here.
Open it.
Sean and hubby. Oh, cool. That's us, look.
Is it over?
Almost. Everything's gonna be fine.
Okay?
Come here.
No.
Come here, baby.
No. I got him.
Let the boy go.
I'm only gonna tell you once.
I'm not giving you Sean!
God damn it. Get the kid out of here and let's go. At least we still have the backup.
Cryogenic sequence reinitialized.
What's the holdup?
I'm almost finished.
Just wondering if it was going to go back into frozen mode or not.
Come on. All right, we're good.
Even then, I knew it was a mistake leaving her alive. I understood that kind of revenge. No one better. But I was cocky enough to assume I could handle some soft, pre-war vault dweller, even if she somehow got thawed out. At least I know those Institute bastards will soon get what's coming to them, too. If she could take me out, they won't be able to hide from her for long.
I'm sorry you had to go through that again. I found another intact memory. Whenever you're ready.
It's actually very cool, this section, I have to say.
Is that your son? This appears to be a very recent memory. So, good news, I think.
His whole setup in Diamond City was part of some elaborate plan of the old man's. Seems obvious now that we were bait for our friend from the vault. Timing couldn't have been an accident. It's not how the old man works. I wonder if he outsmarted me in the end. Another loose end tied up. It wasn't my idea to settle down with the kid in the middle of Diamond City. I thought it was a terrible idea, actually. But it was one of the old man's pet projects, so here we were. Me and the kid, like a happy little family. I ended up kind of liking it. A reminder of what my life might have been if things had turned out differently. But there's no going back. I knew it was just temporary. It'd be back to normal business before too long.
Okay, now what?
Kellogg. It's okay. One of these days you're gonna get your head blown off just barging in here like that.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. So what's the big crisis this time?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
The new breed of synths could easily pass as human. Some of them did. But the coursers, they weren't built to blend in. They were killing machines, pure and simple. Smarter, stronger, and faster than almost any real human. I'm just glad they were always on my side. Left? As in?
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil. We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
Wow. Some heads are gonna roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
No kidding. One of the top bioscience boys? Damn. So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home to my father?
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
Okay.
And now we find out how they get to the Institute.
X688. Ready to relay with Sean.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
Bye.
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Nobody's found the entrance to the Institute because there is no entrance. Let me pull you out of there as soon as you're ready.
To forget about how much I care for you. It's all over, but the dreaming. Poor little dream.
Slow movements, okay? I don't know what kind of side effects the procedure might have had. No one's ever done this before. How do you feel?
Nice.
I'm okay, Doctor. Thank you.
That's good. But I want you to keep monitoring yourself. We have to be sure there's no long-term damage. Are you ready to talk about what happened in there?
I saw Kellogg's life. The man who ruined my family. The man I killed.
That's right. He was a human being just like the rest of us. And he had reasons for being what he was. However cruel. How does that make you feel?
It wasn't all his fault. I can't blame him for everything that happened.
If I were a priest, I would say forgiveness is a good thing. We're getting off track. The important thing is that we discovered the Institute's greatest secret, teleportation. The only question is, what do we do now?
What do you think we should do?
Let me think. What about that memory involving Virgil, the rogue Institute scientist? If he were alive, we have a common enemy. He might help us.
I like it.
The memory said the Institute tracked him to the glowing sea, but that seems crazy. A madman would think twice about going there.
Why? What makes the glowing sea so dangerous?
The name says it all. Radiation. So much that nothing there could possibly live. Nothing pleasant. Navigating radioactive hazards is nothing new. But the glowing sea can kill a man in seconds. That's why it doesn't make sense. Virgil fleeing into that hell. The exposure alone.
That's why he's there. To make the Institute think twice about following him.
That must be it. He's using the radiation in the glowing sea like a shield, or a cloak, a way to throw them off and be at an advantage. If Virgil found a way to survive there, you'll have to do the same. If you're going to follow him.
How do I fight that much radiation, Doctor?
There are chemical compounds. Rad-X, Radaway. You'd need as much as you could carry. Maybe more. A sealed environment suit would be great, if you could find one. Or maybe one of those suits of power armor? That would be perfect.
I'll find a way to get through the rads. Don't worry.
Good luck. And be safe. By the way, I unplugged Mr. Valentine first. Removed the implant while you were waking up. He's waiting for you upstairs.
Excellent. The glowing sea. If I remember rightly, I kind of held off on the glowing sea for a while on my playthrough and did a lot of side stuff. On the second playthrough anyway. I think it's because I remembered there being... Ooh. I remember there being sort of horrible creatures out there. And you're only in a hazmat suit, so you've not got much protection. Whoa, Robco fun.
There we go.
What did we get out of that one? Includes the barbarian hollow. Includes the Rognak the Barbarian holotape. Alright. It didn't seem to... Free holotape with this issue. It doesn't seem to give us a perk, does it? It just gave us a holotape, presumably. Nice. Cheers, Doc. Appreciate all the stuff. Mentats. Oh, excuse me. Dusty in the doctor's office, people. For God's sake. What am I like? Oh, is it a game? Is that what it is? Yeah. Okie dokie. Right, that's that question answered. Right, catch you later, Doc. Yeah, this is all stealing still.
Hey, Valentine.
Hope you got what you were looking for inside my head. I was right. I should have killed you when you were on ice.
You sounded a bit funny there, mate.
Kellogg. Is that you?
What? What are you talking about?
You sounded like Kellogg just then.
Did I? Huh. Mari said there might be some mnemonic impressions left over. Anyway, I feel fine, so let's get going.
Yeah, I'm sure it's nothing to worry about.
We have to head into the glowing sea. Any advice?
I'm a synth, so radiation isn't much of an issue for me, but an old suit of power armor might just be the guardian angel you're looking for. That, or you could buy up all the Rad-X and Rad-Away you can find from any chem dealer who's got it in stock.
Let's get going, Nick.
Been one heck of a ride so far. Let's see where it
Yeah,
takes us next.
I think I actually used the... Yeah, I used just a hazmat suit with 100% protection on it the last time I did it.
The memory den's not accepting new clients right now, sweetheart.
Alright, fair enough.
Hey.
There's something bothering you?
How are we doing, Nick?
I guess things are all right. I just want to make things right for people out here. My hope is you feel the same.
Your thoughts?
I've been told the Valentine Detective Agency signs are an eyesore, but they sure bring in the business.
Your thoughts?
The Commonwealth's not an easy place to travel alone. Nice to have someone watching my back.
Your thoughts?
Should we get a move on?
Are things okay between you and me?
I've been thinking about that myself. I suppose we're okay. I feel like we could be doing more for folks out here, but otherwise, we're all right.
That's interesting, isn't it?
That's all for now.
All right.
So, I mean, I think you generate more trust with them if you help more people. You get extra perks if you get your relationship up to max with each of the people you can take out with you. So, the Question is, what do we do now? And I feel like we've got the big dig to do. Which is in Diamond City. So, dive that sanctuary, dump our stuff, go to Diamond City, I think is the plan at the minute. Don't think I picked up any weapons, did I, that we didn't want? Oh yeah, we need to put our fortifying, not fortifying, we've got a piece of armour that we're going to put on. Doesn't have any protection on it, that dog armour, does it? It's completely pointless. Gunner guard outfit, alright. Yeah, assassin's leather right arm, that's what we're after. Lightweight girded leather left arm. Don't need that. But we're going to give that to dog meat. And that's probably it, isn't it? Still on 117 though. I still feel like that's quite high, but we're carrying quite a lot of guns, to be fair. And we've got 2 bits of armour here. We'll get rid of 1.
Take care of your gun. It'll take care of you.
Life still ain't perfect, but we're surviving.
Can we not take Assassin's leather right arm? Can we not take off the studded leather on that?
Can't tell if this was storage or trash.
Nice, yeah. Don't have to use the stuff, just take it off the one we had on. Yeah, I mean each of the... Yeah, it's only coming down by 0.6 on each of the other bits, so not as major as the main chest piece. So that reduces damage from humans by 15%. Not bad, eh? Nice little perk. And now we can get rid of the leather right arm. We'll give all this to our townsfolk when we spend some time with it again. Hey, if the sure dog meat was back here. Somewhere.
Another day in the Commonwealth.
So this one at the top. There was him and the other dogs sat together the last time. Well, there's the doghouse, but they're not there. I wonder if they move about then. There are several doghouses in the village. There they are. I knew there's one back up here. There he is.
Come on, boy. It's time to go.
Oh. Cancel. No.
Nick,
Time to hit the road?
let's head out.
Well, all right. It's all right, boy. I'll take it from here.
Right, dog mate, come here.
Hey. Mind if we swap some things around, dog meat?
There you go. He's got his skull bandana on now. Nice. Sweet. Okay. Well, I think we're probably good to go now. Off we go to Diamond City. Put our gun away. How are we at 51 minutes to people already? Hey.
Everything I got will keep you safe.
Let's see what you have.
Don't forget to stock up on ammo.
Does our charisma help us with these prices as well? Maybe. Well, we've been using our 10mm rounds a lot, just to save all the other ammo. Still alright for rifle ammo at the minute, I think. Dirty water. Iguana. Oh, it's, yeah, 95. I was going to say. Plenty of stim packs. Got 24 at the minute. Doing a lot better on the health. Mind you, I haven't fought as much, I suppose. And that'll do for now.
There you are. Was wondering if you were gonna show up. Yes, it's me. I have to hide my face in these parts. People like me aren't allowed around here. Now let's get down to business. That big wall of glass looming over Diamond City is the mayor's office. Most people don't know it, but there's a strong room buried beneath. Mayor's just sitting on top of it. And that's our target. The guy has it coming if you ask me. With how he treats my kind, maybe he deserves worse.
What's inside?
Caps, meds, food. Enough to keep this city running. It's things we want. Things everyone wants. You get in on this, there's plenty for you. You got it? So, what do you say we make this party a little bigger? I managed to track down my tech guy. His name's Mel, and he is right here in Diamond City. The guy can make a gadget to solve any problem. Thing is, he's a bit locked up right now. You have to get him out of there. I can't just stroll into Diamond City security with this face, covered or not.
Tell me about this security office.
It's built into some old locker rooms, and it smells the part. This isn't a maximum security prison, and it isn't heavily guarded. No problem for someone like you, right? Pick a lock, find a key, bribe the guard. The usual stuff. Just get him out of there.
Oh, you can wait on a chair.
Long arms,
Okay.
ammunition.
Right, okay. Well, we've got it's whether or not we carry on with that. I've got this massive itch to go and do Far Harbour now that we've done all that. But our next part is to go... We could try it while we're here, I suppose. Just see what happens to kick it along. Plenty on the map now as well. A lot of things we haven't actually been into either. Yeah, I thought you didn't actually instigate anything with the settlements until you activated the workbenches and stuff, but maybe I did do and I've not realised. Because you've got to start protecting the damn things. Grey Garden, yeah, there's Oberlin Station, 50% happy. Well, they got attacked. Oh yeah, Grey Gardens. We've not done the quest for that yet, that's why. We have to do the water treatment plant, don't we? Plenty to be getting on with. Well, there you are. I think that's an ideal place to wrap it up. It has been an honour and a privilege serving for you once again in Skyrim on the PlayStation. Skyrim? You can tell I've been playing a lot of games, people. Playing Fallout 4 for you on the Xbox Series X. And I shall catch you in the next part, folks. Take it easy. Bye.
Protection for sale.